Hello, Flosstube. My name is Elizabeth Martinez, phantastitches, and this is my Flosstube update number 210. Today is Saturday, November 27th. So we're almost at the end of November. It's a couple days after Thanksgiving, and so I'm getting ready to do my December stitching. I hope we all had a happy Thanksgiving. We had a wonderful time with family and uh, kind of a little bittersweet because we were missing my mom um, and my brother-in-law's mother had passed away in the spring beforehand. So uh, it was just, yeah. But it was otherwise it was really very good. My aunt is out here this week visiting, and so yeah, we've had a good time. As a matter of fact, last night we went to Zoo Lights, which is here in Phoenix. It's they put Christmas lights up in the zoo and everything. So we went to see the Zoo Lights last night, and today during the day, my sister came over, and the three of us filmed our sticks and strings video, and then we just got back from going to the movies. We went with my aunt and my sister-in-law and my sisters and everything. We went to the movies. Uh, yeah. So hold on one second. Sorry. I had to clean my screen. It probably didn't make any difference to you guys because you can't see it, but it was bothering me. So this is a channel about cross stitch for those of you who might not know, and for the rest of you, thanks to my subscribers for coming back again, and welcome to anybody who's new to the channel, who's just finding it, just maybe stumbled across it or whatever. If you like what you see, then hit subscribe and like the video, and turn on your notifications. Hit that little bell. We'll let you know whenever I post a new update, which is usually every Saturday. It's a little late in the evening because, like I said, we were out, doing things and stuff. So anyway, so welcome. So let's get started. I have a finish and one thing that I'm working on right now, and a few other items, and then my December plans have sort of firmed up, so we'll get to all of that. So let me go ahead and start with my finish. So I've been working on, all month, I've been working on this, The Mandalorian, by knottybytes. It's a pattern that my brother-in-law gave me a year ago, I guess. This is a 2020 copyright. So it's Star Wars: The Mandalorian, and these are the characters from the show. I saw, I've just watched the first season. I haven't watched it since then, but so I have, kind of vaguely familiar with these characters. But so yeah. So I did this for my nephew Eli for his apartment, but I think I'm gonna wait until Christmas to give it to him in case my other Christmas plans, because I don't firm up or whatever. So this is the finished towel, and I had taken pictures of it to post on my in my groups, on Instagram and on Facebook and everything. But I had forgotten to do this stitching of the words, the Mandalorian, on there. But and I had debated whether or not to do it because I didn't know if it was going to fit underneath them. Because the characters go like, this guy hits the very top of the little Ada section, and but there's a little space underneath here, and so when I was calculating whether or not it would fit, I figured that it would fit with the words there, and then I forgot to put them in there. But so I went back and did that, and they're backstitched, and usually you use one thread to backstitch, but I went ahead and used two just to make it stand out a little more. But so there they are. Yeah. So, and this guy went pretty quickly because he didn't have as many uh, fractional stitches as some of the others did, and not as much, nearly as much back stitching either. So anyway, so there they are. So it's all done. Uh, so I had to finish, and then I had I've been working on uh, another towel for my same nephew Eli. So these are some reindeer. Uh, so this is an adaptation that I made of some designs from, and I don't have the thing with me handy, but it's a leisure arts thing by, I think, wait, hold on 1 second. I think I have it right here. Yeah. I think it's Marina Anderson. Yeah, Marina Anderson is the name of the designer. So these fingertip towels. So it's this Santa Claus and this reindeer here, Rudolph, with the red nose. So I adapted those two designs. I combined them and I multiplied the reindeer. So these are the other 8 reindeer. So they have black noses, and then Rudolph with the red nose. You can't really see, you know. But so these are the reindeer, and then I went ahead and stuck Santa back there, and then I made the sled a little bigger to in the Rudolph towel. He has this little gift on a sled, and then the other one, the Santa one, he has a tree. So I just combined them. So this is the adaptation of the designs that I made. And so I just started it in the center and started on one of the reindeer. And so, like this one, there'll be 2 here in the back, and then Santa back here, and then the rest of the reindeer up front. So if you look at, they're right up, their hooves are right up on the bottom here. And the ones they have little hats, so the reindeer are gonna go right up to the top up here, also. So they're gonna be and their little hats, they're gonna be wall to wall and touching, up here. So but right now I just started working on them. So there's that. And then the other thing I've been working on, I was going to work on, I had tried to start. This is Shran. He's an Andorian alien. I did this, I did sort of crummy corners, but I did this a couple of years ago. Not last year, I don't think. I think I did it the year before. Anyway, it's a Star Trek character. So this is an Andorian. They're little blue aliens, and they have antennas and white hair. And so my sister Eve helped design this for me, because I wanted to do a Star Trek character for my other nephew Robert, and trying to figure out who his favorite character was. It was this alien Andorian Shran. And so she designed this for me, and I stitched it for this little plaque for my nephew. So I wanted to do a fingertip towel for him also for his bathroom. And I had originally, and I think I showed this last week, I had bought this cloth to use because I thought, I could stitch on this. No, I couldn't, because I don't know, you can't really tell, but it looks at first glance like an even weave kind of thing, like most towels are. I'd stitched on towels back in, I want to say 2017, because that was, I think, just before we moved into this house, the Christmas before. My older sister and I were living in a rent house that we shared before we moved into this house with my parents. So, and I think we were in that house when I stitched on some Christmas towels. I showed them here a couple years ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago, last week or the week before, or whatever. But, and so they didn't have Aida inserts. They were just like an even weave kind of material. And I thought that's what this was. And so I had thought that I could stitch this little alien again on this fabric. But it's not. It's not like, squared off, square threads. It's kind of like this. Like if this is one of the squares, and this is the next one. So they're like they're not side by side. They're off like this. So it didn't work. So I struggled with. I tried to start it because I thought it was just me. I thought, well, I'm just not seeing it right, but it's not. It's that cloth. So I was going to use like waste canvas, but so I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday to look for it, and they had like 8.5 count, 8.5 count, but they didn't have like 14 count or whatever. I think they have it at Joann's, but that'd be the only way I could use that cloth. And it was a good choice because actually, everything shows up well on the black, the blue, the white would show up well on that gray cloth. And but so what I decided to do was use this cloth instead. It looks white on the video, but it's like an off-white, like a little ivory-ish kind of off-white color. But it has this gray stripe. So the color, the only thing I would have to worry about would be the white of the hair. And I could backstitch around that and, make it, give it a little more definition. But anyway, so there's this. And if you look a little more closely, it's a true even weave kind of situation. You can see right here by my fingertip, I can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this fabric. And if you look on this little, thing, it looks, I could stitch like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this to do Shran, this little Andorian alien. So that was I have, I have the pattern and all that. So now that I've solved the cloth dilemma, I should be able to go ahead and start that. And then, so for my other December plans, I had talked about some trying to decide what patterns I was going to do for the December ones. I had a few to choose from. And so today, during our Sticks and Strings video with my sisters, I had them both choose of all the, I usually do for each of them like a Santa for my younger sister Naomi and a snowman for my older sister Eve, to choose, one or the other. I mean, choose a pattern. I usually choose a pattern for them to do for that. And there's always a lot of great Santa patterns to choose from and great snowman patterns. So I had a few actually of each, and I thought, well, they might like this and she might like that, and and so what I had them do was I showed them what I was, thinking of, and told them pick one. So my younger sister picked this 2020 Prairie Schooler Santa, which I've wanted to do anyway. This is the North Wind, and I just love the way everybody's, ears and Santa's beard and scarf and everything's blowing in the wind. So I'm gonna do that, and then this PuntiniPuntini pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the plastic because there's these little buttons that it comes with. There's a carrot button and a snowball button. But I'm going to go ahead and take it out so you can see it a little more clearly. But I think, and I showed this last week, I think. Yeah, if I can get it out of the bag. But so it's pretty small. It's only 59 by 58 stitches. But there's this little snowman, and he has this carrot nose is the button, and the snowball. And you can actually stitch it also, I think. There's like two versions of the pattern, I think. Yeah, one with the nose charted and the snowball charted, and then the other with just where you would use the buttons. So he's got his little hand there with the snowball, and then there's some snowflake stitches. And this is Hi Mom is the name of the pattern. This is a PuntiniPuntini pattern. And there's some pins you could stick in there. That's a cute little snowman pin. But I don't have those pins. And, I just have the buttons that it came with. So anyway, so this is the design that my sister Eve chose. So I should be able to get those knocked out pretty quickly. I'm hoping. And I have a few other things. But so, I think, so those are taken care of. And because my younger sister was saying how she goes, I want one of those little zipper bags from the attic. I told her, I'll give you this bag. So yeah, I'm gonna not only stitch her the Santa Claus, but I'm gonna give her this bag as well. So she'll stop whining. So that's really, hopefully, I can get all those things, those two designs. The Prairie School of Santa is the one that's going to take me a little longer. It's a kind of a lot of stitching. It's not very big, but it's kind of a lot of stitching. Yeah, it's really 75 by 57, but it just, I just have to concentrate and get it all done. So it shouldn't really take that long. The Andorian is a little longer, and the reindeer a little more stitching. So that's going to take some time. So I think that's all I have for planned right now. I think, but and I want so that's all. So as far as mail is concerned, one of my viewers, Dovey, I think is her name, Dovey Crofit. I think Dovey is how she says her name. But she had sent me a message that she sent a package for the 411 project, which is the pillowcase project that my sisters and I are working on. We talk about it in our Sticks and Strings videos, and it's linked to in this description box below. But it's I've mentioned it a couple of weeks, but I mentioned it usually every week. But it's a project that we're doing as for the Portales, New Mexico, Portales Baptist Children's Home. And it's a program for children in foster care. So we're making pillowcases for these kids because very often, they don't have, they're there, and that first night, they're all alone, and this way they can pick a pillowcase and have it for their very own the whole time that they're there, and take it with them when they leave. And so we're going to make a whole bunch of pillowcases, and people have sent in fabric and sent in money, and we have about, I think, 70 pillowcases that we're going to be making. We have some that we have them in various stages. We have a few that we still have to cut the fabric, trim the fabric to size, and several that are made into these, we call them burritos. They're rolled up. They're ready to get their first stitching, and then we have several that we've done the first stitching, and then they just need to be stitched and stitched again. Anyway, so actually we're gonna have a stitch day coming up in a few days. On Monday, we're having somebody come out and look at our garage door, because our garage door is making some ugly sounds, and we don't want to have it like, all of a sudden give up the ghost or something. So we're trying to avoid using the garage door for the next couple of days until the guy comes on Monday to take a look at it and see what it's going to take to fix it, because it's making ugly sounds. Anyway, but so hopefully by like Thursday or something, I think we're gonna work on the pillowcases. But anyway, I started to say, Debbie sent me a message that she had sent a package related to this 411 project. So we kept saying, oh, we'll go tomorrow to check the mailbox to see if it's there, and but we've managed to somehow get through this weekend without checking it. So hopefully it should be there, when we go to check it soon. But anyway, thank you very much, Debbie. Thanks for sending that, and I'm looking forward to getting it out of the mailbox. So there's that, and then I mentioned we had gone to Hobby Lobby to look for. I was looking for waste canvas, and my sister was looking for some other stuff. And so while we were there, I found this little guy. His little Santa, he's so cute. It's just a little, it's just a decoration. But so, yeah. Look at him, he's so cute. So if you watch our Sticks and Strings video, this is going to be on the table there. But then the other thing that came in the mail was Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine for December. I'm so excited. This is the winter issue, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, Christmas Winter 2021. But this pattern right here it's a Teresa Kogut pattern. It's so cute. It's big, but it's so adorable. It's called Santa's Young Buck. There's Santa and some trees and stars, and there's a little snowman. He's hanging off of this star here. There's a little cardinal sitting on the young buck's antlers, and there's Santa patting the little deer on the head. It's so adorable. It's absolutely adorable. And there's just some really, as usual, really cute patterns. And there's this one too. This is a punch needle. Midnight, I think it's Midnight Snack is what it's called, or something to that effect. But yeah, there's Santa. He's bringing an apple to the reindeer there. There's a Biscornu. This punch needle snowman here. And then this is the reindeer names. This is really pretty. And there's other people have done different flip throughs. There's a Ivana Pfeiffer design. My younger sister Naomi loves gnomes, and she loves fishing. And so there's this punch needle pattern, this gnome and the fish, holding the fish. It's called Gnome's Catch of the Day. So there's that, and just some really, really cute patterns. This one by Lindy Stitches, Napping in the Poinsettias. There's a cat. Yeah. It's adorable. I think it's called Napping. Yeah, Napping in the Poinsettias. And this punch needle. Oh, it's so cute. This is Snowman in a Salt Box. Yeah, Snowman in a Salt Box is what it's called. And there's just, there's a Barbara Anna reindeer. What's this? It's so, so beautiful. And there's a cute Santa punch needle here also. That's really cute. And another one that I favorite is cross stitch. It's called Miss Millie Snow. It's a little snow girl, and with a sheep. And I'm trying to not to show the. Let's see, there's no pattern here. But yeah, really, really cute little flower. That's what that is there. Over here in the corner. Just adorable. So anyway, really cute magazine. If you don't have a copy, go ahead and buy a copy. Better yet, subscribe and you get access to the digital versions of the previous issues of the magazine. And just like I said, there's just lots and lots of adorable patterns in here. And it's a great magazine, great resource, because like it's for the cost of the magazine, which is like $17 if you buy it in the newsstand. You get a whole bunch of patterns that that would patterns that would cost you say $10 or $12 a piece. For $17, you have several cross stitch patterns, punch needle patterns. It's just a great resource to have. Great things to stitch, great things, punch needle or whatever. So it's a wonderful magazine. So I'm so excited that it came. Especially, I think that Santa's Young Buck pattern. I want it so badly. And there's one by Stitching with the Housewives. It's in here. We found it. Buffalo Plaid Winter, I think is what it's called. If I can find it real quick. I'm going to show that one. Well, there's this one by by Twin Peak Primitives. Okay, this Merry Christmas one. There's a little fox, and I want to say rabbit. There's all kind of animals in that one. Midnight Snack is that one with the reindeer and the apple. Where is the Buffalo Plaid one? Oh, and this one, I really like this one too. This one here. That's just so adorable. That is called 'Tis the Season. Designed by Esther Marjanovic of Sevrosa Design. And where's that buffalo? Oh, this one too. Sorry, I'm doing a flip through anyway. This is called Jolly. And that is, oopsie, let me punch a little pattern there. This one here. Ooh, Santa Claus and the cat and the little trees. It's so adorable. Jolly, I think this is a Lucy Beam. Yeah, Lucy Beam design. Rebecca Nolan to Lucy Beam. And where is that? Buffalo plaid Christmas. There's a beautiful Janine McGowan pattern in here. There's a quail, I believe, and a fox. And this heart. Where is the buffalo plaid? It's in here somewhere. This little guy too is great. Joyful Snowman. This is a punch needle pattern. So cute. There it is. Is that it? Yeah. Buffalo plaid winter. Cute snowman family. Just adorable. So this is a Priscilla Blaine stitching with the Housewives design. So anyway, like I said, run, don't walk. Pick yourself up an issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, the winter issue. So I think that's everything. Hopefully I can get the that Shrek, Shren, whatever his name is. I'm like I said in the Sticks and Strings video, I'm a Star Trek geek, kind of. I've done my share of geeky things for Star Trek fandom, but I'm not quite as geeky as my sister and her son are. They're a little more geeky Star Trek, fans, a little bit geekier than I am. But so I'm working on that. Hopefully I can get started on that Andorian, and the two the Santa and Snowman project and the winter reindeer. So those are what I have lined up for December, and I'm hoping to get them going. And I think that is about it. I know it's late. It's almost 9 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and hopefully I'll have an update for you next week on how things are going. So until then, hope you all have had a great Thanksgiving and a good start to your whatever your holiday celebrations may be. And I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.